You know that strange moment when you're standing in line and your hand automatically grabs your phone? That's not habit, that's fear. Fear of being bored. We've trained our brains to believe that boredom is dangerous. But boredom is your brain way of saying, hey, slow down, I need to think. And if you never let yourself be bored, you might never get a chance to rest, to recharge, or to create. Today let's talk about why your brain needs boredom and how doing nothing might be the most powerful thing you can do for your mental health. When you finally stop scrolling, stop talking, stop doing, your brain doesn't go dark. It switches into something incredible called the default mode network. Think of it like your mind's backstage crew. Quiet, invisible, but doing all the real work. It's active when you're daydreaming, staring at the wall, or walking with no purpose. And that's when the brain starts to connect the dots, organize memories, and form meaning. This is where insight happens. It's where your brain takes all the scattered moments of your life and starts weaving them into a story. But here's the problem, we almost never let it turn on anymore. Every time there is a silence, we reach for stimulation. Every tiny gap is filled with a scroll, a song, a message. And what happens when you constantly block your default mode network? Your brain never gets to process. You lose the quiet spaces where ideas are born. So if you ever wondered why you feel stuck or uninspired, it's not because you're lazy. It's because your brain hasn't had a moment to breathe. You're not supposed to be busy all the time. You're supposed to be a human. You know what's ironic? We say we want peace, but we run from silence. We say we want meaning, but we feel every second to avoid thinking about it. We don't hate boredom, we hate what boredom shows us. Because when things go quiet, our mind starts to speak. And sometimes it says things we'd rather not to hear. But that's where growth begins, in those quiet, uncomfortable moments when you face yourself. Tell me honestly, when was the last time you were truly bored? No music, no scrolling, no multitasking. Just you and your thoughts. Write it in the comments, I want to know if anyone still remembers that feeling. Now let's peel one more layer, because boredom isn't just psychological, it's deeply chemical. Your brain literally rewires itself when you avoid stillness. Now let's talk about the chemistry behind all of this. When you feel bored, your brain isn't broken, it's just low on dopamine. That's the molecule that gives you drive, motivation and pleasure. The problem is, we've hijacked it. Every swipe, every notification, every short video is a microdose of excitement, and your brain loves it at first. But after enough hits, it adapts. It starts to remove dopamine receptors, trying to protect itself from overstimulation. So now, normal life feels flat. A quiet walk feels empty. Reading feels too slow. Even conversation feels like they're missing something. You're not tired of life. You're tired of overstimulation. And here's the beautiful twist. Boredom is how you heal it. When you let yourself be bored, your brain starts to rebuild those receptors. It becomes sensitive again.
I'm so tired.
Suddenly, a sunset feels beautiful. A book feels alive. Your own thoughts stop scaring you. Boredom resets your brain's reward system. It's not punishment, it's repair. You don't need a new hobby or productivity app. You need a little stillness. You need to stop feeding your brain junk stimulation and let it taste real life again. That's why people who allow boredom actually feel more creative, more alive, and more peaceful. Because their brain isn't starving for dopamine anymore. It's balanced. Now here's the challenge. Being bored isn't easy anymore. It feels like withdrawal, because it is. The first few days you try, you'll feel restless, anxious, even irritated. Your brain will scream for stimulation. That's dopamine withdrawal, not boredom. But stay with it, because after the noise fades, something magical happens. You start to hear yourself again. New ideas begin to appear out of nowhere. All the emotions surface and finally move through. You start noticing tiny details, the sound of city, the rhythm of your breathing, the color or light in your room. That's your brain coming back online. That's you becoming present again. So here's your experiment. Go for one walk this week without your phone. Just walk. No podcasts, no playlists, no voice in your ear. At first it will feel weird, but then clarity. Boredom is not the absence of meaning. it's the doorway to meaning. Your brain needs moments of silence to organize chaos. It needs boredom to remember who you are. So stop running from it. Let yourself be bored. Let your mind wander. Because boredom isn't empty, it's fertile ground. It's where your next idea, your next breakthrough, your next piece of peace will grow. And the funny thing, once you learn to be bored, you'll never really be bored again. Because you will finally know what to do with the silence. If you like this video, you can check the other one right here. Take care of your brain and it will take care of you. See you in the next one.